was a fun. But I do believe we're back.
We are. So, yeah, what we did is just restarted qualifying so that everybody could take another pass at it. Because it just seemed too unfair to exclude just a couple of people that got kicked out there. And,
I concur.
people. So, you know, it would have made the stream significantly less interesting if it was just me and Jay making car noises the whole time.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm going to test out, turn auto cam off.
Test out my drinks.
Yeah, I still can't glance left. So I went into a single and changed my button settings. Sorry,
That's
key
okay.
bindings, and they were working in single, but then as soon as I joined the server, I still can't look left, look right. I can change the camera though.
That's all we need.
I want to see the livery profiles. Yep. Oh well, we'll just have to rely on AutoCam for that.
It'll happen. There's some good ones. There's some really good ones.
Yeah. There's some pretty sexy looking liveries.
Okay, so yeah, I was given the read the riot speech to the racers to tell them to play pretty and be nice out on the racetrack. So I don't know what you guys have already covered. You talked about, yeah, you know, I have to. I feel like for the sake of my own sanity and the tickets, I need to tell everybody to play pretty.
Yeah, it's the BATL disclaimer. It's, you know, pre-race.
Yeah, we were actually saying how there was little respect on qualifying already. Oh.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, they weren't really spaced out in the beginning.
Bunched up there. Looks like
yeah.
they were already racing, but hey.
We'll see.
Good. Kieran set the fastest lap. Misha and that electric Barbie follows behind him. Hook's gonna go ahead and take second. That's mid-level manager still sorting some things out, it looks like.
Did Barbie ever have a Porsche, canonically? Like, I know there was the Barbie Ferrari, but I don't know that Barbie ever drove a Porsche.
That's a good question. Wasn't that big into Barbie as a kid, so I'm not exactly sure. I know she had some houses and horses and stuff like that, so I guess that kind of counts.
Houses and horses.
Ponies.
Yeah. It likely was. It was likely ponies. Dang, that thing is pink. I love it, but that thing is pink as hell. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Huck and his America Fuck Yeah. Love it.
Well, there's some
this Castrol.
Some good qualifying times there. 0.3, 0.6, 0.7, 0.9. It's a tight little second through. First through, really.
Oh, that's crazy, because in practice, they were trying to figure out if 125s were going to be possible, and it seems like we're already knocking on 125s in the door.
It's getting 0.055 seconds away from that 125 lap time. It could happen. Somebody gets a nice little draft here. Let's see. Ben's going to move up to 4th place there. Thus far. That last lap. Misfit moving up to 9th. Baloney up to 7th. Get some solid times now up here on the boards. This big old right-hander was a big old one. I remember this bad boy.
So who's everybody's wild card for tonight? Who do you think's gonna outpace expectations?
Outpace expectations. That sounds like a name of a race group right there. I like it. You know what? Misha, I believe, had the fastest quali right before we had that little server dip. So
she did, and she was actually voicing her opinion that we had the server crash out right after she had the fastest quali. So she's got a point. But you also picked Misha for your wild card pick for last week, and I don't know that you can pick the same wild card 2 weeks in a row because it's not really a wild card then. What about you, Jay? Huck, yeah. How you think Huck's coming back with a vengeance and something to?
Yeah, he's out for blood this season. I can tell.
There's that 125. There's that 125, and Huck's only .196 behind, so he's hot on Kieran's tail.
I just want to point out real quick that an eagle-eyed viewer has noticed that we are still listed as the Lotus Rush Exige the limits, which we are not, because that's not this week. That was last week. This is GTRs and Ghosts and Goblins because it's October, and we're into that spooky scary. So I just want to, yeah, we just forgot to update that, just in case anybody's confused and think that these are mid-90s Lotuses. I mean, it could happen.
Thank you for that notification, though. We'll remember to update that for next stream.
Yeah, maybe the Pantera.
Sort it out here.
So the Pantera's got the most top speed. I don't remember who had it before. It was probably Maloney, I think, that had the highest, like the actual fastest speed. But I don't know that this track is going to take advantage of that.
I mean, that's a decent straightaway right there with a little down
Yeah,
dip.
there's
Plus
two
this big right,
decent ones.
But the other cars are still not quite topped out, at least in the Porsche that I was playing around in, the RSR, the 74.
Yeah, it's just nice to see a nice little variety of.
Yeah, it's 1 minute and 20, 1 minute 30 track, so it must not be that big.
Kieran already hit the 125.8s. Oh, and so did. Oh, is he the only one in the 125s at this point? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, look at that. Croc moved up into second place over Hook.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
And we should point out that Croc is the racer known as Cool Croc is the racer formerly known as Diego. So Cool Croc is not a wild card coming in from nowhere.
Oh,
that was a nice
Diego.
big lockup. Yeah. So that's Cool Croc is Diego. So he's very familiar with the field, very familiar with the racers out there, and I think he may have even driven in last October's ACL. So.
Yep. I know he's taken at least podium in at least a couple seasons, I want to say.
Yeah.
So
it's Diego and a Cool Croc mask for Halloween.
Respect. Well, let's see if the Cool can give the Huck a little run for his money.
Thor Prime races with Misha and Ben IRL at some of the, like at Sonoma, and I think they did what's the shitty cars racing called?
Lemon League?
Lemons, yes, Lemons Racing. Sorry, I've had a fairly big drink tonight to prepare. Get some liquid courage for this stream, which is one of my painkillers, which Min-Max can testify can do some courage. Yeah. So
where has all the rum gone?
Yeah.
Why is the rum always gone? Man, that Misfit livery though. I don't know if did he post that in the livery show? Because I don't remember seeing it, and I'm liking that one.
I think so.
Is that the Ray Tracer one?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that the one? Okay.
The grid.
Can you go to the follow cam and use your mouse? Maybe, I don't know, right mouse to.
Oh yeah, I
around
think it's
the
a
car?
right mouse.
You would think so. I wonder if I turn camera mode on, if you don't mind a little right side.
I don't think that's it. I think that's gonna go for like screenshots and stuff. That's not what we're looking for here.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, is there a
Maybe the keyboard. Yeah.
There's a keyboard
Directional.
shortcut that. Well, right just will cycle to the cameras here.
Oh.
And I have O and P supposed to be looking left and looking right, and it was working in single player. I don't know why it doesn't want to work now though.
Well, it's probably something to do with the fact that AutoCam is running. Oh, that was an abrupt shift into pitch there.
Misha, I think, she just shot up from 9th to what was in 5th until Dragster just pulled in the 126.3, but I think she pulled it in the 6th place and might be happy with that. We'll see. Let's go back to. Let's see.
Let's watch somebody in one of those Porsches, because those 906s are just dead sexy. Thing is like Speed Racer.
Canyon here, pulling in a almost mid 125s, 125.7. Ben in the other Porsche.
See, again though, this is the track where I think those cars are going to have to pick it up, because by the time they get to Fuji, those things are going to have a big problem. The 906s.
Oh, yeah.
I thought Ben was saying that Fuji is the 906 power track or whatever, where they expecting some good results.
I think he might have reversed.
That little dome canopy with the almost like a T-top. It's a fun design. It's full-on speed racer. I'm not even sure what the hell that is spinning in the back of the motor on the top of that. Like, is that the something with the intake or something? I'm not even sure.
I don't think that's spinning. I think that's artifacts, but I think that is the air intake, like the air intake plenum for the air filter on top. Because
right.
Unless those are velocity stacks on top, I don't know.
Apex.
You gotta imagine that's where the carburetor would be. I'm assuming,
but I think that those might be velocity stacks on top, meaning like the air fuel mix would happen below that. This may surprise you. I don't know a whole lot about Porsche 906s. That's out of my price bracket.
I'm shocked.
Ask me a question about like the Miata sitting in my garage, and I might be able to answer it. Maybe.
Look at this Thor Prime and Misfit times, just literally.
Oh wow.
0.001 seconds off. That's gonna be a tight little battle there. We're looking pretty tight all throughout the grid. We've got some 0.3s, 0.5s, 0.9, and then a little bit gap between, well, 200ths of a gap between Gold and Vallone. We all know that Vallone came to race though, so we'll see.
I think Gold did too. Gold's been racing in these cars in that endurance league that he's been doing on the side as a dirty scoundrel.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's been putting in practice. So I think he's both used to driving these cars and used to battling against these cars. He might be my wild card this week.
Yeah, with these close times, he could be almost anybody's race here.
Yeah, they're like 6-hour races that he does.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're pretty long.
That guy's got to be a lot younger than I am. There's no way I'm sitting in my break for even
He
a
loves
fraction of
driving. Yeah.
That's a long.
I love driving too, but I'm also in my mid 40s, so that's just not going to happen.
That's 6 hours. That's a road
Did
trip.
flames just come out of the back of John Gould's car?
Oh yeah.
Did anybody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's spitting hot fire. It's a Nissan, baby. It's just a dragon.
That is pretty impressive. Yeah, I think he's going to do good. I'm a little bit worried about the fact that we've got Huck and Ben at 3 and 4 going to be fighting into that first right-hand turn.
Could be interesting.
So
I'm gonna keep my fingers
I really hope
crossed.
everybody heeds my please be careful warnings.
Yeah, I'm worried about the S.
The S's?
Yeah, that should be a tricky little spot. That's quick back and forth, and
If you miss the apex on the first one and you overshoot, you're screwed for the second one, and you're just gonna be blocking the car behind you.
Yep. Or if you're side by side and trying to negotiate, that could lead to some
Heavy negotiating.
heavy.
And that's the problem, I think, is that since it's left then right, or right then left, you can't really just pick a side and try and stay on the inside and hope that
Yeah.
plowed into, because you got to be on the outside at some point. Okay, so that's the end of qualifying then, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
top 7, less than a second apart.
That'll be interesting. That'll
It's a good
definitely be
race.
interesting.
Take over. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm really just
Oh,
hoping
Huck moves to
cling
second.
to the first couple races. He did. Look at that.
Passes Diego, aka Killer Croc.
Is second gonna put him on the inside or the outside for the first turn?
Imagine we'll put him on the inside, bit behind.
Kieran.
Yeah.
No, because he'll be on the front. He has to be on the front row. I suppose
Hopefully
that's
it's
one of those. I
staggered.
don't know whether the front row or it gives pole position to the left or right on this one.
Yeah.
Somebody's way off track there. I'm pretty sure.
Technically, it's a left-hand turn. Starting it off, right? So you would think.
Yeah. Looks like Ben kind of had some problems there.
Some engine problems.
Should we pull somebody in?
Yeah. Who do you want to pull
Let's
in?
see. I'm gonna pull in Misha and see what she's got to say. Because I know she's gonna want to point out the fact that she had pole for a second here.
What was her time on pole?
I don't remember. I think she was still in the 26s.
Oh, okay.
Misha.
Hi.
How's it going? We came back from the little hiccup there, and the first thing that somebody said, it was either Jay or Min-Max, that was like, Misha's gonna be so mad that she had pole, and then it had to get restarted there. And that was the last thing that
I
you
didn't
had.
have Paul. It wasn't that good
Oh,
of
was
a
it just
time.
that you had
No.
the good run? Oh, okay. So what's your strategy here?
Just try to stay clean and because spinning out will be way worse than just running some slower laps. That's the idea anyway.
That's like
Yeah.
the
Good
notes of my
strat,
speech
good
before
strat.
the race. Okay.
Yeah.
He was saying it's good strategy. Good strategy.
Yeah, I think so.
That was Min-Max's way of covering the fact that he just came back probably from the restroom or possibly the garage and didn't exactly know what we were talking about, but figured that good strat was a good cover there. I could be wrong, and he can call me out on that one, but okay. Well, we'll drop you back and get ready for the race, but just want to say good luck, and you're the favorite for the wild card for this
Cool.
first race by Min-Max. So for 2 weeks, so we're gonna drop you back in, and good race.
All right, thank you.
Good luck. And I wonder how many people actually started a race start or practiced a race start with these cars.
They're actually more sedate, at least in the Porsche that I was driving, more sedate than I thought, to be honest.
So many different
Yeah,
classes.
let's see this. Yeah, let's see this.
This will be interesting.
There doesn't,
Or maybe even drag stirred.
There
maybe
doesn't
even,
seem to be any sort of staggered between.
No, they're
just
shoulder by
lined
shoulder.
up, huh?
Okay, yeah. First place
Interesting.
is on the left.
That's gonna make for a fun first corner.
Told you.
Just getting a little look at these custom liveries here.
Humo.
That one's fun.
Yeah, Misfits Halloween livery is awesome.
Yeah, that might be my my Hail Mary there.
I just realized something. This may be the first season that you don't have one of your liveries on the grid in a while. Whether you were driving it, or I was driving it, or somebody else was driving it.
Yeah, that's a true story.
You're taking over your computer with the OBS.
Everyone's learned.
Right? Everybody's getting really good at making their own liveries, so this Apple computer one's pretty fun.
I like this one, yeah.
Very plain, very simple, just nice little rainbow stripe Apple computer across the top. It's
very
nice
clean.
ones.
I wonder how many people.
Valiant.
I wonder how many people have made a livery based on Huck Farrell's livery making guide. I bet it's over a couple hundred at this point.
I would imagine.
At least 100.
We repost it in the liveries channel quite often for any and everybody to be able to, follow the guide and make their own. So.
Mm-hmm.
And
It
worked great, says Proton.
Fun. Yeah. So
yeah.
This one right here, Kiki, that one. I'm honestly not even exactly sure how he did that one. That's. I don't know. I don't think that's the grid actually stretching, or if
it's an optical illusion, yeah.
Or if that's just like he put just like a square grid and it's the actual like body lines that are stretching out the grid, or what?
He just exported the topology.
Yeah, I think he's.
I did that.
It's the body lines.
Cars, yeah.
Okay.
And then make that layer. I mean, he probably messed with it for colors and stuff like that, but yeah, it's definitely a cool one.
That is
Ryan G.
Pretty slick. I like that one.
Oh, I thought I said R Yang.
Oh yeah, Proton's Ryan G. Yeah, he's traveling, I think for work. I'm not sure right now, but he's away from his rig, so he can't make it to the first race. But at least this way, he can watch and be envious. The wireframe's your favorite, Proton? It's definitely a good one.
I think Huck did a really good job with his as well. I don't know if you, I don't think you were in the booths earlier, but whenever Huck was back in the pits, he actually decked out the tent and the toolbox and the banner and everything. That's like a
Oh,
whole
no
other
way.
DDS file that I didn't even really, that I usually don't ever touch, but adds a nice little extra customization.
Huck doesn't do things halfway by any measure.
Yeah,
So yeah, if he's going to make a livery, it's going to be a full livery.
All right, well, 10 seconds to lights out. Who do you think we should follow? Diego?
Let's go with Dragster. I want to
Yeah, I wanna
maybe
see
Dragster or
top five.
Misha. Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens here. Lights out.
Okay.
Misha
go.
takes a pretty decent lead there.
See, that's
Oh,
part of it.
box
Parts
in.
have different acceleration rates.
Yeah, Diego fell a little bit back, or
Dragster.
Dragster, yes. On the, oh no,
Oh,
Kieran going
careful
wide.
there. Oh,
a little bit
no.
of a bump there. Huck and Ben make it through there, and Huck's gonna go ahead and take first place. Let's
Yeah,
get
we
up to
have
Ben
2
here.
cars off track.
Yeah, we got Diego, mid-level manager, looking like they went a little off in the intro. Ben and Huck keeping it nice and clean. Lotus is already up in the 3rd place. He's got Dragster and John Gold. All very tight. Oh, Dragster's gonna go a little bit wide on that one. John Gold moving
Not
up
want
to
to
the
go
4th
wide there.
Bad
Too
place to
much
go wide.
those
A little
Panteras
excited
are
on
fast.
that.
They're unstable.
Yeah, that's the S's for you. That's
Running into the straight here. Let's see if Ben can maybe catch up a little bit on Huck, or Huck might be just go ahead and pulling away. Maloney falling a little bit behind. Everybody's starting to fall in a bit of a line now. Misfit moving his way up to 5th. Thor Prime a little bit behind there. Dragster. So they all go into the big old right-hander.
yeah, everyone's still in it. It could be anyone's race.
Like to see nobody wall riding around here. That's always good to see. Where is the battle at now?
Yeah, we should see another bunch up in the first turn.
Yeah, they're coming through the S's now.
It's all pretty tight here between 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all the way through 7th.
Let's see.
Everybody keeping it nice and tight. A little bit of a lock up there from Misfit.
Oh, we got some smoke up
A
front.
little wob. Careful on the acceleration out. Oh, Thor getting a little sideways on there. Dragster, a little. Oh, he's taking it to the inside. Okay, he's good. Oh, we got a little bit of a battle going on here between Diego and mid-level. Sorry, Cool Croc. Oh, he's thirsty for that position. Let's see if he's going to take it on the inside here on the long straight. Oh, has to tap the brakes to avoid some contact there.
Clean defense from mid-level.
That's
Oh,
a nice
but
little
he
pass
takes
on
it
the
around
outside.
outside.
Oh!
Beautiful
Oh,
move. We'll see if he gets the
beautiful.
stick.
Yeah, because
At
he's
the
on the inside.
inside.
As long as he's conservative.
Very nice. Missed the. We just missed the Thor and Dragster just swap places there. Looks like that was nice and clean. Thor
Thor's new
right on
league, but-
Dragster's tail.
But a lot of the IRL drivers we see pick up the league real quick. Looks like Ben's fallen just a little bit behind Huck now. It's what, about a 2.25 average.
Yeah. He is looking a challenge. He's looking for that late break.
Close that gap.
Everybody, yep, Maloney getting a little break, a late break, closing up the gap there. Let that Pantera hit that straight. Nice little you on the 1st through 3rd with John right behind Valoni. He's not
I'm
even.
telling you, I'm expecting John to do well in these races if he can.
He's
if
not
he
even
keeps it
second
stable.
behind.
He loves his unstable knife edge setups, and I think that might be the problem for him. If he can just keep it together and keep it stable, he gets fast. I mean, didn't he already have? There was a spin or something that he got into, and he was having to come back up, or am I misremembering?
This race, no.
No, okay.
I think someone spun out in front of him.
Maybe
We're missing
qualifier.
Kieran. Yeah,
Oh,
Kieran's all the way.
keep those tires, Kevy. Kieran's looking for the inside, and he's just got the grip. He's gonna take it. He's gonna take it, no problem. Looking like
That
he's
was
just
so
had all
hard because the run out
sorts
wants
of
to
grip.
throw you into that left-hand side.
Kieran moves up into 8th place. Kevy getting some. Oh boy.
Oh, a little bit of rear contact.
I don't know. Was there some contact? There might have been some contact there. Kiki goes flying
I don't
by.
think so. I didn't see
know.
any a contact indicator come up on the lap timing page.
Yeah, I think it was just some hard
Too
braking in those S turns that might have locked it up.
Looks like Huck's got a cheering section tonight in Riot.
Yeah, this 1st through 4th is exciting. And look at that, we've got the Porsche up front, or the
RSR 74.
Yeah, the 906 behind it, followed by the Pantera, followed by the Nissan. So there you go. Some
kind of
nice
sad.
track diversity.
Yeah, the Capri is on. Who's racing the Capri tonight? Yeah, Donut Snail is racing the Capri.
Is he the only one in the Capri?
He's the only one racing tonight in the Capri.
And okay.
There might be somebody else that's racing that just wasn't available to race tonight.
Meanwhile, looks like Misfit might be going a little bit wide on that big old right-hander. Catches a little bit of wall, just a slight kiss.
Just a little tap. Yeah, I saw that 1 mile an hour. I know, Mark.
Dragster's got the speed.
I feel bad. I didn't want to say it, but I do think we might have contributed to the caster's curse on poor Misha.
We might have. All the way back in 14th, yes. Our apologies if we did. And it is October, so the curses do be strong.
Maybe it's just the angle, but that Pantera just looks so wide compared to the Nissan.
Yeah, it's probably like a foot wider.
What happened to Kiernan? Oh, Kiernan's having a bad time off in the dirt. Looks like he lost it on the S's.
Keep it together. Don't give up.
Watch the Misha. Okay, watch the
on the inside.
There we go. Misha's gonna go ahead and move up to the 13th there.
That was some
Meanwhile,
good re-entry. Cool Croc going around Kevy.
We got straight drag race the next turn here.
Croc gets another place back.
Sure does. I wonder if Kevy's tires are already done.
I think only what?
Yeah, I think Cool Croc was
5th race.
like qualied 2nd or no, he qualied like 3rd, right?
Well, let's see if Dragster can overtake Misfit. I know it was pretty close that last lap, especially going into this S right here, but looks like Misfit was able to hang on. Let's see if they can keep it nice and tidy through this very tricky part of the track here. Oh, that's a solid line. Dragster's definitely making up some time there. Let's see who's got the late break going into the big old right-hander here. Oh, watch the contact. Very good, very good. Dragster's just biding this time.
That's a lot of draft, I bet.
Misfit's getting a little wobbly on the exit there.
Keep it together.
I think Dragster,
very
the Pantera
nice.
might have it on the, well, no.
I'm just impressed Misfit kept it together after that
am
big
I.
old wiggle, as one might say.
Oh, there's the move, though. Yep, those tires is just getting a little too smoky. Dragster's going to be able to...
See if Misfit can hold on and
There we go.
follow Dragster up the field.
Misfit going to follow back in line now. All right.
Yeah, his tires are toast.
Yep, I would imagine so. Let's see if Valoni is going to try to put a move on Ben here. And the other Pantera. Got John still in the hunt, back and forth. He's looking for a podium.
I can't believe that's a 2-second difference. It's just right there.
Right? Exactly.
It really seems within reach.
It's one flight away.
Look at John. He's just right here in the S's. Let's see if everybody can keep it on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
There we go. Looking pretty good. Nobody's letting Huck just take away with it. He's still got some pressure behind him.
They're waiting.
I'm sure he sees the 3 cars behind him. Just playing
John Gould is just using all of the track.
in a nice long game there.
I'm not seeing
Look
much
at that.
smoke though from Huck, so that's a good indicator.
Huck's really good with braking though. That's I think one of his biggest strengths.
Got Diego back here. Cool Croc looking for a move on Kiki. See if
He's scared.
wire
He's
his
scared
way.
post car. Oh, you had the better pun. Okay, I'll give it to you.
Wire his way through the frames there.
Damn it. God damn it. Here I was thinking I was clever.
Spit smoke. A little bit of smoke, but it looks pretty clean. So Kiki can keep it together. Diego definitely having the pace. Diego's certainly having the pace. Diego's going to be looking for a move here on this right-hander. Oh boy. That's a hell of a move. You can get it to stick. Let's see if Kiki's going to come back around on the inside though.
It's really hard to keep from kissing the outside of that.
Look at that.
Wall if you
Look
come
at
through
that.
with,
Wow, that's tight.
Diego's angle.
Yeah, I think Cool Croc's just gonna take it. He's got the fastest time.
Woo, baby. That was close one. Cool Croc. Good job avoiding. Oh no, but I missed what happened between Maloney and John Gold. They're off the track. Oh, and it's causing a little bit of. Watch out for those S's. We got some traffic on the course, right around the S's.
I see
Maloney and John Gold all the way back.
We might have gotten there.
Thor Prime falling back as well. Misha all of a sudden finding her way up to 10th, no longer in last place.
Yeah, the field gets scrambled up again. Jeez.
And we're only halfway through the race.
We're only
the 8th lap.
Yep. Oh, there's some.
Well, there's a lot of smoke
big
from
lockout from
Donut
Donut.
Snail.
We did say the
They're
S's
excited.
would be
Uh-huh.
dangerous.
Oh, that
It's just
Capri.
so hard to keep them controlled in the sway back and forth through those.
That Capri
Yeah,
is smoking.
and you don't want to run off on those hills on the right side, so.
Well, all of a sudden we got Huck and Ben having their first and second race. We'll see if Ben can actually keep on pace, probably or possibly catch up to Huck. Dragster, yeah, he's about 7 seconds, 11 seconds. So we're really looking at a.
Huck's
the
last
battle
lap
in
was better than
56.
Ben's.
Yeah.
Best lap is better than Huck's. So, but only by a couple of, by 3/10. So it really.
That just comes down to straight discipline. Look at that! Look,
Mhm.
just tossing it in there, just
He's got
throwing that
nerve.
Capri. Oh man, that's scary.
How you gotta drive these things.
Woo! Oh man, and Diego taking a little bit more of a direct route to the S there. Definitely made up some time right there on the Capri, just going swervy.
Yeah, Donut Snail's new to us, but he's a B-class driver in the Assetto Corsa skill ranking system. So, I mean, he's definitely put in some laps.
Respectable.
Man, he is making that Capri look like a drift car going around some of these.
This
That
is
is a
a sight.
lot of. That's a lot of smoke coming out of that Ford.
Oh, and he changed the drift.
I'm gonna give that a 7 to 10 right
Oh,
there.
if you don't like that, you don't like BATL racing. That was a hell of a corner connect. Is that how he just runs that Capri?
I think he may think that we have drift scoring on.
Look at that.
Foul points. There we go.
Look at that. Oh, sorry.
Oh, and Cool Croc composed on the inside.
Loney and John choosing to bow out. They might have had
I'm hoping that's that them choosing about not a network issue.
yeah.
It's only the server, but it seems like everybody else
Oh, Donut's gonna go wide on that drift. those poor tires couldn't hold up to the drifting for that long.
Just keeping it stable seems to be the winning strategy.
Let's see.
Yeah,
if
Proton's
Kiki-
right. Dude is actually just actively drifting.
It's actually somewhat impressive.
He has him in the corner.
You got to kind of wonder how long that strategy is going to last. Of course, we only got 4 laps left in this first race, but let's see if Kiki can catch up to the drifter. Kieran's on a pretty good pace
big
behind.
lockup.
Look at that. It's part of the strategy for Donuts now that he's leaving out a smoke trail. You just might have to try to see your way through that on some corners.
Is it just me, or is Kieran making up some space on Keke there? I feel like he's creeping up closer and closer every hard corner.
Yeah, especially after he fell off track earlier and has made his way back to 8th.
There is
Donut's tail
a
up there just drifting.
1 second difference on their last lap, so he's catching up.
Woo! And
Whoa.
somehow doesn't have any sort of connect with the wall. Let's see if he can make it to the S's tidy this time, though, because last time that was not necessarily the case, as we got a drag race going on over here. Oh,
Okay,
no,
takes
Kiki.
them.
That's
Oh,
what happens
the-
when you
the-
don't take the S's correctly.
The arrow wash, I think.
Yep.
Hold it.
There.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I wonder how Donut Snow's gonna deal with Kieran.
Yeah, Proton, yeah, these things don't have a ton of grip, especially mechanical grip, and he may have set it up like that, but they do tend to get a little slidey and swingy. I mean, these are, what, 70s or 80s cars?
They're 70s. Are they
yeah,
70s tires? Yeah, I'm pretty
70s
sure.
cars, 70s tires, 70s suspension.
Hmm.
I mean, you forget about the fact that, like,
They're running on
Your
50-year-old
average-
tires out here.
yeah, your average, sedan today could blow any of these off the track.
We should do that.
Dan's getting threats now. If he doesn't do better, he gets no dinner tonight.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know if that person is in charge of his dinner, or if this is like a second dinner, or if dinner is a sexual metaphor. But Dan needs to do better.
Otherwise, he ain't gonna
Dan
be
wants
eating.
dinner.
You want your dinner, Dan? You want your dinner, Dan?
Right?
You better do better. Well, let's see. This is Kieran on Donut.
Oh, Rocky.
Watch those curves, but we'll see if Donut's drifting technique can hold solid. It looks like he might be
Still 2
realizing
laps.
the lifespan of those tires, and realizing they might be close to death.
I wish we could see his tire percentages.
Oh, that back left.
Yeah.
Smoke screen,
Wow.
smoke screen.
Yeah. It's not working. He's right there.
Oh, Kieran, it just seeing all the smoke, driving right through it, looking for the pass.
Oh,
He's
I
got
want to
the
see
pace.
a dash cam through the smoke.
Let's get a little perspective and see what it's like. We are in this almost about the last lap going in for these two drivers. Right around the big right-hander.
Yeah, it looks like mid-level and Thor.
Oh boy. Oh, watch the
I wanna see this.
wall. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Oh, kept it together.
Just a little tappy tap tap.
Yeah, not a huge bounce. It's good. Let's see if they can
Two
keep it
more laps.
together here on the S's.
What's interesting is on the live timing page, when it lists the miles an hour of the impact, it's the differential. So
Ooh, yeah,
even
he's
though
getting
they're-
wide.
Oh.
He's getting wide.
Donut getting swirly.
He's getting wide,
Gotta
but still
respect-
playing.
even though he's doing 110 or whatever, it counts it as a 2 mile an hour accident.
Oh, there's the inside move
wall.
right there, though.
Oh, on the inside.
Wow.
There's the inside.
Very clean.
He's
You gonna stick?
got the
Yeah.
pace. It's gonna stick through there. We're on lap 13 out of 14. Let's see if Kieran can hold it. It's looking pretty good. Misha a little bit behind. Don't know if she's going to be able to catch up to Donut. Who knows, though? It
There's
all depends on how
more
much
threats
drifting
now.
Donut wants to do.
If Dan does not win, somebody is sleeping with Dan's brother. I don't know if that person is supposed to be sleeping with Dan's brother. I don't know if Dan's brother is involved in this plan.
I'm confused.
But Dan needs to do better, or things are going to happen with his brother.
Or else.
Liam Neeson is not around.
How many people are in charge of Dan's blood?
Right?
Here's a little move for the mid-level.
That was nice.
Mid-level's going to take the Nissan on the inside. Watch. Okay.
It's on the track, and it was close.
Caught a little bit of dirt there.
Mm-hmm.
Now's the time.
Mid-level,
I'm sure everybody's going to be extra cautious and measured and contemplative now that it's the last lap.
Yeah, falling a little bit behind that, but he's going to catch the draft here. Let's see what happens around these S's. This should be interesting. A little slight different line. You see mid wants to... Oh, a little late on that. A little late on the entry right. Good speed, though. Rest of the S is very tidy. Don't lose it right there. That was some dangerous snapback. Way to handle it.
Oh, into the dirt.
And both of them. Thor's going to go a little bit wide. Still leaving it open for mid-level manager. Mid-level's got the inside.
He's going for...
Woo! Baby, that's some sweaty palms right there. Oh, man, I can't believe mid-level just kept it together through those S's. That was a...
How did the car brake so well?
Oh, that was some chaotic back and forth and then some strong braking. Yeah.
So you know what's funny? We've had our podium, top 3 finish, and it's almost like the Max Verstappen in F1 races. Nobody's paying attention to poor Huck Farrell because he just got out in front and stayed seconds out in front the whole time, and nobody was around him. And it was probably a very boring race.
Congrats.
Well done. Let's bring him in, because if I know Huck, it will have nothing but happy, cheery things to say. So let's pull him in and see what he has to say.
You think he loves these cars or hates them?
I don't know. Switch over to Huck and make sure he's not like doing something driving before I...
Huck is in the pits.
He's in the pits, okay.
He's not cussing.
Huck Farrell, you had a boring race, and that's probably exactly how you wanted it.
That's what Ben just told me.
we were saying you were like Max, because it's like, yeah, you got out in front, and that's just what was going to happen, and we were following other people because nobody ever was able to.
Well, Ben was kind of behind me, but
he was trying to keep behind you, but there wasn't any active point where we thought it was gonna.
Yeah, those guys with the faster cars, I think they crashed into each other. I heard some moaning.
Yeah,
looked
like a little
there
bit
was
of contact.
there was some crashes, but honestly, it felt pretty clean especially for the first race of a new season of cars like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
I would say only maybe like 1 or 2 little bumps here and there. A couple people went
off.
Yeah. But as far as contact, though, I think it was relatively limited. But
yeah, I think who had pole, he kind of went off in that turn there because he didn't have the inside. It looks like second is a better starting position.
Yeah, that was.
We were talking about that, how it actually gave you a better lead into the first couple corners.
Yeah, it's a better angle. Yeah, I'd rather take the outside on that after the start on that first turn.
There you go. Okay, well, we'll let you get back to the race, but congratulations, that was a good one. And
cool. Thanks, guys.
You need your old man break, and we'll see you at the second race.
Yeah, that's for
Great
sure.
job.
I think that was a really clean first race, honestly. I mean,
yeah, I kind of missed.
Misha might not agree.
There was there, but
oh no.
For the most part.
But yeah, I think that was a pretty good. Yeah, well, besides T1, yes, Proton. But even that, like, I mean, these any cars have the potential to get a little absurd, but these particularly so.
Yeah, it looks like not a lot of contact can be had with these cars either. They get a bit squirrely when you get tapped.
So who do we have? We have Kieran in pole now for the reverse grid.
Diego?
Oh, was it? I was. Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I was looking at the live timing page, and it looks like it shuffled people for some reason.
Oh wait.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, no, well, I think Misfit actually, I don't know, I thought they might have disconnected, but they're definitely back in there. He's up in fourth, so
Yeah, so it should be Cool Croc,
yep.
P1, Misfit.
Misfit's gonna be lined up right next. Dragster and Ben, and we'll see what Huck can do. He's gonna have a little bit of fighting, but he had nothing but clean air for the last race, so let's see if he gets a little dirty.
You guys prefer reverse or the regular
Oh,
starts?
it's always interesting to see what happens in the reverse. Well,
The top 5 are always can handle the reverse grid.
yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, it's just a way to keep it so that, if somebody really pulls away, they don't get to do it 2 races in a row.
The true pole position is always a testament to the top drivers, but the second race maybe even much more because you've got to do some fighting. Huck's Huck's a very patient driver. He knows when to make his move, and he'll wait until that opening presents itself. So I don't see any problems with him moving up. Only problem is any bumps and mishaps that happen along the way. So see how clean we can keep it. So we got John and Valoni DNFing. I hope they didn't have any connection problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had an impact.
Yeah, that's too bad. They were up there. They were up there contending.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them. Again, like you gotta finish out the race, and with points all the way down, you get points even for coming in 13th or 14th. You just gotta finish it out.
Yeah,
Consistency is king.
Yeah. Everyone has a chance for a championship finish.
I mean, I don't.
Not us. We're in the booth.
I mean, even if I was on track, I still don't. I mean, know thyself.
All right, I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen in between the 4th and 5th, Misfit and Cool Croc, especially just in the reverse. But not only that, but it's just overall good, solid racers, and I know they got some pretty good results in that first one. We'll see if can improve even more on the second, especially with the reverse. So it could be interesting.
It all comes down to those first couple corners. If we had something like in the first couple, was it the second or third corner, or whatever, the first race, that can just totally jumble the whole thing up.
Oh, they're going to be groaning about this time.
Well, that's funny. Everybody's like, oh, I want 5 minutes. And then everybody's like, oh, no, I want 30 seconds. So,
yeah, it's always split. Yeah.
Although we did 5 minutes last season and didn't get any complaints about that. So I think probably that's the way
it's
to
better
go.
for everyone to wait.
So this is totally off topic, but I just figured out that the little tiki umbrella that's in my drink, if you push it all the way, so you reverse the umbrella, it just covers the entire top of your tiki mug.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I gotta tell my daughter about that. She's almost at bar going age. You gotta cover your drinks and whatnot.
Yeah. Pack a couple of those.
So you don't get
or
any
snippy lids.
Some bugs or flies, or if you hit the dance floor, you put that. It's like whenever you go to the bathroom, you put your napkin over your drink so that the bartender server doesn't take it away. That's the same thing with the tea.
Oh, I meant to cover it so that nobody drops something in your drink.
Well, yes, that as well.
I worry about the more serious stuff. I'm like, I'd take my drink. Although, I don't go to bars because a bar drink is probably
you're also a dad.
$65. Yeah. No, it was funny. I was telling you guys off, or maybe it was on stream. I don't remember now that I've been kind of collecting alcohols and stuff for these tiki drinks, and my wife wanted to
collecting
get
alcohols.
Vodka. Well, you gotta get a lot of these tiki drinks. They got 3 or 4 or 5 alcohols or whatever.
Is it collecting if you consume it?
Hmm?
Is it
it is because you gotta have all the different ones, because
dude, that's just groceries, man.
No,
He's collecting alcohols.
Okay, chat, help me out here. Is collecting alcohols
That's
for the
not-
purposes
nobody's-
of like drinks? That's a legit hobby. That's not
Nobody
groceries.
says
Somebody help me out here. Back me up. But my point was, so my wife wanted to make some for just like vodka and cokes, just for something mellow, and she got a bottle of Tito's, and she goes, "I think that's an okay vodka." And I hear my daughter, who is high school age, from the other room go, "No, that's garbage vodka that the high schoolers think is garbage."
No. I'm sorry.
Totally called us out.
I'm sorry, but
And it was pretty
your
entertaining.
daughter is 100% wrong. Tito's is an amazing vodka.
Well, and that's what I thought. And she is a teenager, so I'm not going to listen to her.
If you want to know
opinions
shit
on
vodka, you're talking more like Popov and all any sort of
the
vodka
plastic
that comes in a
bottles.
plastic bottle. Exactly. Tito's is out of Austin, Texas, baby. That's a
Caboose,
solid brand.
Kirkland over
Caboose, it's nice
Tito's.
to have variety, exactly.
Okay, now imagine that whole.
Kirkland is better than Tito's, Riot. You think so?
No, I don't agree, but
That was a vehement disagree.
imagine that whole conversation, but with chips. Different styles of chips. The same thing.
Yeah.
Groceries. You don't collect alcohol.
I mean, it's all potatoes at the end of the day. Am I right?
But, well, not necessarily. There's tortilla chips, there's potato chips, there's all kinds of different chips. You don't have to have... Hey, there's a race about to start. I don't know if you guys know that or not.
Yes, there's.
Line your daughter up a shot of Grey Goose, a shot of Tito's, and a shot of whatever, and see if she can tell the difference. Guarantee you, she will not be able to.
That,
In a couple of
however,
years, I
would be
meant.
interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna let's give her a couple of years before we. Yeah.
I've done that, and yeah, I don't know. There's very slight intricacies between vodkas. Who do we want to follow, by the way? I like Huck.
Let's go with Kieran.
You want to go Kieran? Okay.
Because he's on the inside, which we should get a good view.
Whoa! What is that start? Ben just
Whoa.
shot left. I don't know if his wheel was on straight. That was a very strange start there.
I'm guessing I'm going to see a ticket for that one.
Yeah, that was just Ben just right off the line, just shot out straight to the left. I have no idea. I don't know if he just jolted left to not run into the back of Misfit, or what happened there, but that just looked like he might not have had his wheel on straight. I'm not sure.
That's what it struck me as. Yeah, that he didn't have his wheel straight on the launch and didn't know.
Oh, yep. And he's having all sorts of issues now. Interesting. What the heck just happened on that start?
Look at it's bearded. We've got bearded in the chat. Whoa, Dragster. Let's simmer down
A
now.
little bit of
A
bump
little bit
right
more
there.
respect.
Right? Don't they, Riot? Ben and Huck love each other on track.
Donut's already starting his drift strategy. Let's see how that pays off.
I'm going to be really curious, and I'm sure I won't have to wait too long after the race to see what happened in a replay on that one.
Woo! Man, Thor just
Inches.
flies by Misha, but
Or-
is also going to fly right into the wall,
And he-
unfortunately.
Oh, keep it together. And he's backward.
Boink, boink. Yep, that's a little
And
bit
he's
of,
straight.
that's-
they're backward.
And, okay, there we go. All right, looks like we got some traffic that made that through that. That's an interesting first lap.
That's a ticket.
That's gonna be.
So, did people forget how to
the
drive
first-
between the first and the second race?
I don't know what the hell just happened in that first lap. That
It's
was
turned into
crazy.
Mad Max. The
I
second
don't
race.
even know
I don't
what
know.
just happened. That was really weird. There's a lot of wild driving, a lot of wild beers,
From respect to
some
no
slow
respect.
starts from people that had a lot quicker starts that might have had to dart it out of the way. I'm not even sure. Chaos. Ghosts and goblins. They're on the track. Watch out for them.
Caboose says it's amateur hour, but I do want to point out that it is amateur because none of these people are getting paid for anything because
Well,
we're
we're
not going to
we're
pay for
following an
people.
electric Barbie car, so
They're getting a digital
Take-
trophy.
let me look.
Yeah, that's like an NFT. And
Look at this
NFTs
pink
are
interior.
Garbage.
I mean,
Yeah, I said it.
take it
It
as
depends on the
seriously as you
market.
will.
Honestly, that's got to be a little distracting to drive in, is Misha.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
I'm sure
I
someone
had
would pay for a championship.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, people are pay, which is effectively just pay to win for cheating for anything. So
There's the
I did
value.
that Caterham once with the roll cage that was kind of glowing, and it was kind of bothering me in the same way as I think that
Oh yeah,
Barbie car would for me. Remember that thing?
Yeah.
Thing was
Your
straight
neon.
neon. Awesome, but it was impossible to drive in.
That's pretty funny.
But
I gotta say, I do love, but it is quite distracting. What is the freaking sponsor for Talladega Nights?
right, Tide. Just put Tide across his entire windshield.
It's distracting. Man, you know that Kiki is, he's seeing all the competition in his rear view, knowing that he's up in third.
Yeah, I mean, Misfit's making a pretty good pass though. He's definitely not getting away. I mean, every corner Misfit's breaking closer in.
Yep, Misha right behind too, just looking for the opportunity. Watching for any sort of mistake. Misfit's
Ben's
getting a little wide.
Bride's taking bets that Ben will hit Huck.
That's going to be a pass by Misha. She moves up into fourth. Misfit might be looking for a switch here, going into the long.
This is going to be risky. She's covering over that corner though. That was really well done.
Good defense.
Yeah, that's nice solid defense there.
Nice line.
And look at Nona, it's not even drifting. Where's the big drift around the big old right corner there? Come on now. Just saving those tires.
Saving it for the end.
It's entirely possible that his tires gave out in the end. He wants to be a little more conservative.
That was not a choice.
It's like the drifting was fun, but man, did I lose some. Well, but hey, look at that though. See?
Still drifting, no smoke. Oh.
I mean, well, depending on how well it holds, I was gonna say it's a pretty solid strat. Not looking too bad.
Beer predicting a Misha P3 podium.
I kind of like the thing that Coach was right, and Misha's just boosting the Barbie Girl song by Aqua, like on the loop while she's just going. It's like her anthem. Oh, somebody's smoking out there.
A little bit. Cut it back. One of the big. Well, look at Kiki though. Kiki's just kind of like, hey, I'm gonna take off and do my own thing. Respect. It's looking pretty good. Misfit though. Got the pace. Early brakes. Way to avoid contact.
That was definitely a cautious move on Misfit's part.
Way to avoid the contact, though. That's always good to see.
Good respect.
And let's see if it's about to catch right up here in the S's. See who's got the better line. Yeah, everybody's starting to settle down. Remember their lines.
That's what you said last race, and then it turned into Mad Max.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, Donut is. There it is, baby. Let's go.
Sees his line.
That was a solid drift. I like it. Toss it in. Oh, Kiernan going off the track.
Oh, no.
Not sure what happened there. Looks like he might have just given it a little bit too much. Went a little wide. Of course, this happened last race. Made his way back
Donut's
up.
going with the drift.
Looks like Huck and Ben got a little bit of a back and forth maybe going here.
Alfarino.
It might have been looking for an opportunity.
Might have been on purpose. Ben's a strategist. Get his draft and let him pass all the cars.
We'll see. Meanwhile, Misha looking for second place. Kiki finally loosened that bit of lead that he had. Still up front, going into the S's. Let's see if they can get on their lines for this tricky. Oh, and Misfits and Donut. It's all over the place. All four races here, just going in their own little lines. Everybody keeping it tidy though. No contact. Lots of lockup. Bit of smoke.
Was that just a little tappy tap tap right there? No, it didn't come up in the live timing.
Did not notice.
Donut's still doing his drift thing. That's.
I wonder
fun
if there was a back and forth and Ben gave Huck that spot back and he was just waiting for him to get in a spot to pass him.
There might have been.
I suspect
Yeah.
that might have been what that was. Yeah, to Ben's
point.
credit there.
To avoid a ticket.
I don't know that that'll happen, but it's still good to. Yeah, and honestly, I didn't see exactly what happened there, so I don't know. But you know, if he
Where's
thinks
my
that
rewind button?
It caused.
Pause. I'm gonna hit the rewind.
It's good to give him the spot back.
Let's see.
We will see. Hopefully, Huck can make it past this field of cars.
And this second through, a little bit of wall action there from Donut. See this second through fifth though. It's a tight little race.
If you're gonna hit that wall, you gotta hit it square.
Woo! Misfit Donut hitting the brakes simultaneously, just staying glued to each other.
Yeah, Kieran's right behind, and they don't want to get overtaken.
Let's see if Donut can drift his way into fourth. Oh,
Oh, bit lock up. Everyone's drifting.
Oh man, Kiki is just feeling the pressure again. Misha waiting for the opportunity.
But no one can get past.
Nobody can get past so far. Everybody looking for the opportunity. Everybody biding their time. Misha about to go door to door. We got both Porsches just battling it out here. Misha coming around on the outside, but this is a long straight.
She keeps it. Oh.
Give me some of that electric Barbie. Woo! Taking it right in front of
Wow.
Kiki. Misfit's
well
like,
done.
hey,
My turn.
while you're
Seems
at
like
it.
that's the.
Oh, look at Kieran though, just out of nowhere, all of a sudden. Let's see if he can
we're
hold
all
it together in the
drifting.
big right-hander. That is not the Porsche that you want to be drifting, but look at that, it just sticks it around that long
It's like, let
right-hander.
me show you how to drift.
Wow! And look at that, Kieran just right in front of Donut. I don't even know how the hell that just happened. Kieran just came out of nowhere. Out of absolute nowhere.
I think the secret is I need to just not wish Misha luck anymore. It seems to be the problem.
We get
Because
to watch.
we did it last week, and then she had problems race 2. We did it here.
Yeah, let's see if she can run away.
Yeah, Proton is saying he hasn't seen Croc all race. It's the same. It's that Max Verstappen effect from Huck from the first race
He's
where
15 seconds ahead. Yeah.
yeah, it's just there's nothing.
Right, yeah.
I mean, we can put the camera on him, but
Kieran, he's
Yeah, we might
doing
get
good. Hey, but here's the action.
Blue flag action, maybe.
Kieran is just. He's thirsty. He came out of nowhere. He's apparently got some tires, and there's the move on Misfit right there.
We have like 5 cars lined up back to back.
Oh, but look at the.
mid-pack is the action. Yeah.
There is
Look at that Nissan just.
front.
Wow, that's just a little back and forth right there. Here's where Kieran did some major moves on the last one. It's just got the grip on that big right-hander. And Kieran and Misfit just doing a little back and forth now. They're just 4th to 5th, 5th to 4th. Kieran's running right up on the back of Kiki. Lets off to avoid some contact. Nice track awareness there. See if we can keep it nice and tidy around in these S's. There we go. Looking pretty good. Kieran's going to wait for that opportunity. And then all of a sudden, we've got a 2nd through 6th, 7th, 8th battle. Look at this just line. And look at the Donut. He's just like, y'all are racing, I'm drifting, bro.
He's blocking both lines.
Look at that.
The outside and the inside line.
That's the
Huck cannot
Donut
get
drift
around.
defense.
If
He's
you're
throwing
going
up
through
the
the corner
triple D.
sideways, it makes your car wider and harder
He's
to
throwing
pass,
up the
right?
triple D defense, man. That is impressive. Oh, I don't know if we had some contact with Kiki. It's going wide.
We did. Kieran and Keke, it looks like.
Kieran is moving back up to 3rd. Misfit back and 4th. Huck is all of a sudden looking
He tucked in front of Donut. Managed to get by the drift.
Huck's managed to scrape his way back up to his starting position. He's got Donut right on the tail.
Donut's not giving up.
We got Dragster and Ben. Very, very close.
Ben on the inside, or Drag on the inside.
Everybody keeping it nice around the big right-hander. Let's see what's about to happen in these S's. This should be interesting.
There's still 4 laps left.
A lot of racing. Not a lot of respect left.
Woo! Everybody keeping it pretty in line. Pretty in line.
This is when everybody's survival instinct should be kicking in and they try and take the points that they've got, you know?
Yeah, that was the first race. They got their points.
I guess.
Huck's pulling a move.
You've done championships for so long. You just go for all the points you can get after a while.
Yeah. Misfit Nissan's going to come out on top, though. Donuts. Looking for some possibility.
Wasted potential. You got this.
Dragster's having to brake super hard. Goes a little off track there.
Oh.
Way to avoid contact, though. He's still in it. He's still in it. Huck's just looking for the op.
He wants that podium.
Let's see if something happens on the big right-hander here. Oh, Misfit catches some dirt. That's going to slow him down a little bit. That's going to get some dirty tires. Hucks should have a little bit of a grip advantage. Yep. Misfit's a little squirrely there. Huck's definitely got the pace. Let's see if he can make it
outside.
No. He's just keeping it clean so far. That wasn't the opportunity he was looking for.
There's still 3 laps left. There's still a lot he can do, and a lot of people can spin out in front of him.
Yeah, good looking line from Huck here.
Ooh.
On the straight and narrow. Pack's falling off a little bit behind him. Keeping it very, very nice and tight. Oh, Ben having to go a little wide back
slidey there. Yeah.
Or who was that? I'm not even sure who that was.
That was Ben. It was Ben behind Donut Snail.
That's what I thought. I wasn't sure. Oh. The hard
big
break.
lockup.
Big hard
there was no
braking.
contact there, though. That was well done.
No, that's
Oh, is this the move?
Stand on those brakes, and that's going to be the move right there on heading into the straightaway. As long as that Porsche's got some legs, yep, he's got it over Misfit.
Well done, Huck.
Huck's moving it up to 4th. He's come all the way from 5th to the back, all the way back up to 4th. Misfit, hot on the tail though.
Not giving
Misfit
up.
is not a risky driver though too, so he's not going to go throwing himself in on a dive.
And that looks like a solid stick on the
He's
position
pretty
change.
stable, reliable. Yeah.
Well, I can't imagine.
Whoa.
Yeah, it looked like Misfit might have to let up a little bit there going into the pass. You know that Huck's going to keep it nice and clean here though. Let's see. Meanwhile, Donut's just going to...
Big draft for these boxy cars.
Just going to do his drift thing.
If these cars aren't hitting the wind, they're going really fast.
Woo!
It really is the difference between some of these big boxy flat front cars.
Oh, Dragster's getting real sideways. All sorts of smoke right in Ben's face.
Donut Snail, well done.
Mercy.
Great counter.
That was a lot of real.
There was no oversteer on that.
Oh, snap it back, snap it back. Yeah,
Connect it.
Ben's just watching this
drift show.
Just trying to look for some clean air. He's just getting smoke after every freaking turn here. My goodness.
I think Huck's still got a podium in him.
Huck about...
It is Kieran, so...
Yeah, about 3 seconds behind Kieran over here. Kieran looking for a pass on Misha to take second.
Yeah, it's going to be Misha soon.
Misha obviously wanting to take second after what happened in the last race.
I'm not making any comments on Misha.
Has a very solid opportunity. Sorry, not
Can't
making
make
any
the
comments.
commentator's curse.
We shall see. Yeah, Huck and Misfit a little bit behind. Oh, what? Somebody just Ben just
Bent it.
I don't know. Somebody.
Yeah, I was curious to see what happened there.
I'm not sure what happened or what. Donut falling
Don't
back
wish
on
that
the
voodoo
8,
on me, Riot. I didn't say anything.
I have
Don't
no
wish that
idea
voodoo on
what
me.
just happened right there. My apologies for missing the camera work. I saw it coming up at the last second there.
It's a donut break too late, and that's what got a little wild there.
Is that what happened? Okay.
I am all on board with the Barbie Party, Riot. So don't even
Back to the second and
try and
third.
stay.
Kiernan
Final
looking
lap.
for the late break maneuver. Barbie on the inside. Kiernan with the
But
grip.
she's keeping it tight. Look at that.
Kieran with the grip and the speed and look. Don't
Oh,
watch
it's
the
on
wall.
the wall.
Watch the bounce back. Okay.
Oh!
That's, I mean, way
Respect though that he kept it to the left
way to
make
avoid
sure he didn't go
contact.
into Misha.
Yeah, way to
Yeah.
avoid contact with the cars, not necessarily the wall, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
Will he get another opportunity?
Oh, and Huck moves up into fourth over Misfit.
I thought he was fourth.
Was he? Oh, you're right. They look like Misfit might have moved up and
Yeah.
did maybe the little back
Oh,
and forth there.
Reversing.
Ooh, Ben is late breaking,
100,
coming up
yeah.
right behind Misfit. He's got Dragster right behind him, almost giving him a push. Is it?
I'm surprised that the entire pack is as close as it is.
It's a pretty
Yeah.
tight, yeah, four-way right here.
Considering all these lockups.
Uh-huh.
A lot of
That's
lockups.
what they have to get used to in these cars. These cars have 70s tires.
Yeah.
You know?
I
how
think they know
drove back
that
then.
leader is on the final lap. What happened to Kieran? No! Oh, he
Kieran,
must have lost it on that.
No. Final
Kieran
lap.
on the final lap. Dropping all
I
the way
didn't
back
see a
to
contact
7th.
on the live timing page.
From P3 to P7.
I think he might have lost his tires.
Maybe P8.
Dropping all the way
Who
back
knows?
to P8. Donuts
Heck, with another podium.
going ahead.
Looking like it.
Which puts Huck in the third place.
Who can
And
finish?
Misfit's going to follow right behind.
There we
And
go.
coming in
Yes,
fifth,
yes. That was a
Dragster
serious
in
recovery
sixth.
drive from Huck there.
Very great. Very good.
Kieran. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to Kieran. Must have lost the tires
Yeah.
on the very last lap. Oh,
Driving so well, though.
they're not happy about that one.
That's how the start was.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that, right?
No,
Oh,
dude.
we're gonna
We got
do that.
tickets for that. We got to deal with the tickets.
Yeah, the tickets. That's what the tickets are for.
We're gonna watch 20 replays of
Okay,
it.
now that we can't ruin it, we should bring in Misha here for her second place here. But who else do we want to talk to? We talked to Misha already.
And I wanted to talk to Kieran and see what happened there, but
He left. He's gone.
alas.
Yeah, me too.
I think we gotta find out from
GGs.
Donut Snail if the drifting was a tactic. I'm gonna bring Donut Snail in here.
Let's do that.
Donut Snail, hello. You're on the stream.
Hello.
So we gotta know, was the drifting deliberate? Because you had quite a few fans of your drift technique right there.
Yeah, I didn't really have the pace to be especially fast on this one, so for the second race, I locked up the diff a lot more just to have some fun with it.
It felt like you had some pretty good pace.
I saw people were doing 25s, and I knew the highest that I had done in my own practice was like a high 26. So
Okay.
I just figured, I mean, it's kind of the way the Capri is. It's kind of nose heavy. It's a solid rear axle. It's going to be a little tail happy, and it's kind of fun to just play into that instead
yeah.
of fighting it.
It's fun to watch, I'll tell you that.
I don't know how much smoke you guys have on your settings, but
Oh, it was it was smoky.
A decent amount.
We
Yeah.
We switched to the in-cabin view of the person behind you just to see like what kind of view they had going, trying to navigate through that smoke screen. It was pretty impressive around some of those, especially the big right-hander, the right-hand pin. Like you were catching some smoke on both rear tires, just skirt.
Yeah. On the very last corner, I saw that Kieran had made a mistake, and he's fast, so I figured, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try and hold one slide across the entire last corner, and if he gets around me because of it, so be it.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, I think his tires
what
were
happens.
You made it look good. You made it look real good.
Thanks.
That was definitely a fun one. Yes, looking
like you're
forward to
having some
seeing
fun
you
out
on the
there.
grid next week.
Appreciate it. See you guys.
Thanks for racing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We can't wish anyone luck.
It's Ben.
I was just seeing if I could. I didn't stop to think if I should.
As they say. Yeah, so I don't we kind of missed what happened on the beginning there. Was that a wheel turn to the left on launch?
The guy in front of me, I got a good launch, and the guy in front of me was just, from my POV, just standing still, and I just jerked the wheel, and I probably should have got out of the gas a little bit or been a little gentler on my input, but I just sort of reacted, and I lost the back of the car, went 2 feet in, and
we saw you had a really good launch, and I was assuming that your wheel was straight, but then obviously you had to make some decisive maneuvers to not just rear end, but we were wondering.
I didn't think I got a good launch. I felt like he might have he's not mapping the clutch, so he's just like putting it in first and stepping on, just clicking it into first or something, because it was like really slow.
You got a much faster launch than the others did.
Yeah,
I think that was part of it. Yeah, I think we were noticing that too, that the 906 kind of came off the line faster than some of the others.
Yeah, there's some.
That's good to know, because I wasn't expecting it. I think that's what happened. Is I wasn't expecting it, and then it was like, I just like, where do I go?
Yeah. Well, that's good to
hear. Right on. Well, yeah, that was
sure
definitely a good race. It looked like you had kind of a boring first one.
Second place is always fun. Boring. I was sort of, I was telling a Huck, I kind of made the choice at some point to just drive to my target and sort of like not push on the because I knew I couldn't catch him, so I was sort of like, he's gonna have to make a mistake, and do I really want to risk my race pushing to be in range if he does? And I decided no, not with the gap I had behind. I was just gonna keep the place.
Yeah,
there you go. Well, yeah, it looks like it was a good one this week. I think everybody had fun for the most part, and we expect some chaos with these, but it's a good one.
Yeah, we had everything. We had someone run out of gas in the first race. We had a lot of the fun usual hiccups, but I think it was
ran out of gas?
Thor Prime.
Oh, was that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he couldn't quite load the setup, or I forget what happened, but there was something with controls and didn't have enough fuel in the car.
That happens.
Had default fuel.
Yeah,
sweet. Well, yeah, we look forward to seeing you on the grid next week, and that was definitely a fun one.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks.
Yeah, fun cars. Fun cars should be a fun league. That was definitely a decent amount of lead changes, all sorts of excitement, different race styles, different cars on the grid. That's always fun. A lot of diversity.
I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen the ticket indicator light up yet, but maybe people are just typing a little slow.
Yeah.
Getting shots in order. Or, you know what? Maybe they're just turning the other cheek and deciding that, everybody makes mistakes. And
racing's racing.
Rubbin's racing, Loose is fast, on the edges out of control. And I had a good time with you guys tonight.
Sometimes ghosts and ghouls, they just, they get inside your engine, they jerk the wheel, they suck out the gas out of your tank, and you run out. These sort of things happen in October.
Damn gremlins, man.
Yeah, the leaves are on the track. Slippery out there.
It's the GTRs, Ghosts and Goblins. It's the October Halloween League. Some exciting things are gonna happen.
That was a fun one. Yeah. I'm looking forward to next week.
I like that one. Yeah. What's next week?
We got Fuji.
Fuji,
the 1968 GP, which means that the 906s are going to be in serious trouble. I think that, and both of them were saying too that it was going to be a problem for them.
Yeah, I have my money on like the BMW or the GTRs, maybe the Porsche.
Is that who's got the advantage? That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, like
I think
longer
it's the GTR,
cars.
yeah.
I was gonna say the the Nissan. Yeah, the Nissan. I mean, we saw it. Misfit, falling back in what seemed to be just like off pace, but then all of a sudden you straightened out and then right back on the tail of whoever was right in front. So maybe not so much in the corners, but yeah, Fuji's a big long track and should be some high speed excitement.
We will see. We will see.
Hey, you'll just have to come and join us and watch. Wait for
I'll get more drink
what
recipes.
happens.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah, we'll make it spooky.
Well, I appreciate hanging out with
scary.
you guys tonight. That was fun.
Yeah,
All
good
right,
times,
signing
good
off.
races. And yeah, thank you guys. And like I said, we'll catch you next week. Cheers, y'all.
Have a good night.